Hi everyone and welcome back to the Crafty Yellow Camper, and today I've got another paper pumpkin alternative for you. Basically my aim with this paper pumpkin kit is to make as many cards as I can out of it, and so what I've done is the card bases that are provided with the paper pumpkin, and there are 9 of those. I've cut them in half so that I can use the other side of them. Okay, so I'm also using the Waterside Retreat 12 by 12 papers. There is one sheet that I've cut down that makes lots of little card fronts and other elements, and then there are the papers themselves. So I have shown them to you in a previous video. There are lots of bits you can fussy cut. So for this one I am going to pull out, I really like the bicycles. I think that the June kit, paper pumpkin kit, is going to have some more of these bicycles in it, but I really like these, and they've got sort of seagulls on the back. So I'm going to pull a few bits together. So I'm just going to cut out one of these bicycles. So we're going to go for, I think we're going to go for this one here. Okay, so I'm just going to take that one out of there. So basically I've got half of one of the card bases. I've got this piece which has been cut out of the sheet of designer series paper which has multiple images on it, and then I've got a bicycle here. So I'm just going to fussy cut this. So remember, when you're fussy cutting, to use the back of the blade of the scissors. There are 2 different designs of bicycle on that designer series paper, I think. 3 different bicycles, so plenty to chop up. The nice people at Stampin' Up have also developed a set of dies which goes with the first 3 months paper pumpkins that we've been able to get here in the UK. So they coordinate with this is the April paper pumpkin, and they coordinate with the May and the June paper pumpkin. The May one is a celebration, so I'm not entirely sure what the June one is going to be yet. But in the dies they have done the I haven't got one here to show you. There are some little sort of hanging posts, you know, the kind of sign you would see outside a shop that swings. In the UK they're quite often outside a pub. Right, so that's our little bicycle, and I have left this flat along the bottom because I wanted to have the stand, but you could cut right round, but I want it to blend in there. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, I might still cut that yet, we'll see. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to use this piece, but I'm going to do some stamping on this. So I'm bringing in my Peaceful Pine, which is the colour from the paper pumpkin kit. Actually, no, I'm not, because you don't really get green seagulls, bizarrely. I'm going to bring in Hydrangea Hue, which is another new in colour, and we're going to stamp our seagulls in that. So we're going to have a set there. I'm going to bring in a stamp mat actually, because our stamps are all now photopolymer. We'll have some up there. Okay, so that's the seagulls, and then I'm going to add a few more of these grasses. Now obviously we don't want blue grasses. Actually these do look like bulrushes, to be fair. I'm just going to add, sorry I'm off camera, I've just added one down there. And we're going to go with another one there. Okay, so that's those inks out of the way. That's that out of the way. Now we are going to need a greeting. So I'm going to go with a happy birthday. But for this, I'm going to use a scrap piece of basic white. Now, basic white is, happy birthday is probably the most cards I make. There are other greetings in the stamp set. You have got thanks, you're a lifesaver, happy Father's Day, Dad and Son. But as I said before, most of the happy birthdays I send are, most of the cards I send are happy birthday. And my son's already had his birthday, it was in March. So I don't need one with Son on. I could be organised and make it ready for next year, but that's probably being a bit too organised for me. Okay, now I've just pulled this punch out of my rack of mini punches. It's definitely a retired one, but I like it. I like the shape of it. And it sort of echoes the banner that you actually get swinging from a post in the kit. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now I'm currently deciding whether to use this plaid piece or not. We've done with our stamping, so let me get rid of that stamp mat. I can't decide whether to use this green plaid piece at the back or not. It needs something behind it. Oh, it's on my desk. Let's go for it. Okay, so I'm going to glue that onto my card first. So I'm using Tombow. I mean, even if you just cut the bases of these cards in half, that will double your kit from 9 cards to 18 cards, which is quite good value for 27, I think it is now. 25 something, 27. 20 something anyway. So even 9 cards at 27 is only £3 a card. If you double that to 18, that's £1.50 a card, which is quite good going, really. And I know I've added a little piece of the designer series paper, but obviously you get a lot of that. So even if you don't buy the Waterside Retreat stamps and dies, you can still extend your stamp set by using the papers. And I'm quite sure there are other papers that I've got that will go with this just as well. Okay, so our bike is going to go there. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. Now this is card and not paper, obviously, so I'm putting a few more. Sorry, it's paper and not card. It's getting towards the end of a long day. Okay, so I'm going to put a few dimensionals on that, and that is going to go level with the bottom so we don't notice that square edge so much, and then you can see these little bulrushes sticking out as well. And then our happy birthday is going to go up there, but I feel like it needs something behind it. So I'm going to grab a piece of Peaceful Pine cardstock. I always think things look more professional when they're backed. So this is a brand new pack of one of the new in colours, Peaceful Pine. So I'm just attempting to get in it, in case you wonder what I'm doing off camera. They used to be really easy to get into. I don't know if they've made the film thinner that wraps them. Okay, we're in. So we only need a very small piece. So I'm just taking a piece of my Peaceful Pine cardstock, piece of a piece, and I'm punching out another one of those shapes. Now there are ways to extend it, but for today this will do. Now I know it's the same shape, so same size rather, so what I'm going to do is cut it in half straight up the middle, and then we are going to use a little bit of wet glue on here. Don't go too near the edge because we want the edge to stick out. So that's our piece that I've cut in half, and we want to sort of mirror that shape. Okay, I've got glue on there, and then the other side, a little bit of glue, put far too much on. This is absolutely more. Okay, and we're going to mirror that side. There we go. There we are, and then we can just put some dimensionals on the back of that. And we have a mounted, now this is a really old trick, we have a mounted sentiment just by punching an extra one out of a colour. And the happy birthday is going to sit here in the middle. Now that glue is looking very shiny, and I will deal with that once it's dry, but there's no point in trying to rub that off when it's still wet, because it'll just make a huge mess. Now the other thing that came in this paper pumpkin kit were these little stones, which made me remember that we had stones, pebbles. So you get in the kit, you get these, but I've actually still got these. In fact, that doesn't look like they've really been used. So I thought I meant to have put some on the cards that I've already made, and have neglected to do that. So we'll be good and do on here. Actually, this is a brand new sheet, look. I don't think this has ever been used. Okay, so we will go for a rounded one there, a long pointy one there, and I'll go for one of these clearer. They seem to be in sort of three colours. Always do odd numbers, 3, 5, 7s. There you go. So there's our little pebbles on the beach, and there's our alternative card. I hope you like it, and if you have got the paper pumpkin kit, I hope you'll consider chopping it up and making a few more cards. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Happy stamping.